all of this. They are dancing in the pubs of Dublin. Harrington with an ace.
And we have a shining star at sunset. Rory continues his run to greatness.
The return to glory.
Hello and welcome to the Bogeyman's live coverage of the AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship here at Enniscrone Golf Club. We've come to a blustery, windy, possibly showery Enniscrone Golf Club. Golf course is looking fantastic. Michael, how are you? Welcome to Sligo.
Yeah, no, it's great. Like you said, I think hopefully the rain will hold off, but I think it'll be definitely some holes where you're holding on. It'll be interesting for this match, obviously being match play, and I think the weather's definitely going to play a part. Yeah. As we say in all these championships, it is Ireland.
So there are 3 finals going on today. We are going to be bringing you live on-course coverage and commentary from the championship final, which is being played between Katie Poots of Knock Golf Club and Hannah Lee McNamara from Royal Portrush Golf Club. So both players have had 18 holes already today. They've got to the semi-finals. Hannah Lee McNamara saw off. Hannah Lee McNamara. Michael, do you want to go through the route to the final? Because there's been obviously a lot of golf played up until before today even. Actually.
Yeah, so if we go back, so the way the tournament works, it starts at stroke play and then goes into match play. So exactly. So Hannah Lee McNamara was she was in 6th place at +2 and she qualified. She then went on to beat Molly O'Hara. 3-1 into the quarterfinals. She beat Kaylee Mulholland 2-1, and then she had a convincing win in the semi-finals against Ella Cantwell 6-5. So she's had a little bit more time to rest.
This is Hannah Lee, yeah.
This is Hannah Lee. Yeah. So interesting. She's a little bit more time to rest. Didn't go all the way down the 18 earlier on today.
She hasn't seen the 18th hole for a couple of rounds now at this point. So that's just very impressive. I imagine if you asked her, the 2 golf courses would play very differently. Royal Portrush to Enniscrone here. Plenty of similarities. Links golf, a couple of flatter holes, weaving in and around dunes. If you were to try and make a comparison or similarities between the 2 golf courses, I'm sure you could probably make that argument. I'm sure she feels very comfortable on the golf course. Katie Poots then, she's had a good run of it as well.
Yeah, so she actually came first in the stroke play. She was 2 under, so she topped the table at that. And in a round of 16, she beat Ella Louise McCurry 5-4. In the quarterfinal, she beat Emma O'Driscoll, good friend of the podcast. Emma O'Driscoll 4-2, and then she went all the way down 18. She was 3 down with 4 to play to Anna Dawson, and managed to win it on the 18th and knock the reigning champ out. So there's a scalp there for Katie. But again, she went down the 18th, so she didn't have a bigger time to rest going into that. Both girls are in pretty good form this year. Which will be interesting to see how they duke it out today.
Yeah, so the final championship final is going to be teeing off at 1:30. It's currently 1:20, so a little over 10 minutes time. The players will be teeing off. We're going to be bringing you live coverage of all 18 holes, or as long as the match goes. Golf Ireland love a playoff in the last few years of us doing the live streams. We've had a few playoffs in our day. I don't think this is going to go beyond the playoff. I'm going to make the bold prediction now. I think this is going to be finished in regulation.
Yeah, I think both players are going to be really gutting for this. I think they I don't know, Johnny. I don't think there's much to separate them really. I know we're going through those scores, but we go through their recent play over the last year, very, very tight as well. I can see this being neck and neck. Only maybe 2 holes in it all the way through. I'm going to say we're going to end up playing the playoff.
Whoa, there goes your microphone. That's awkward. So I was on site yesterday and managed to capture a good bit of the golf, and I was watching it and going around. Katie Poots had a very convincing quarterfinal victory over Emma Driscoll. She got up pretty early and then maintained that lead throughout and finished obviously early enough. She had a good rest obviously over the evening, and then had a very different match there against Anna Dawson. Anna had a very convincing, I would say, win yesterday in her quarterfinals. The golf course is playing fantastic. That's the one thing I will say. Obviously, we were here about nearly a month ago now at this point, filming a new TV project to be broadcast in 2027 ahead of the Ryder Cup. But the golf course is playing gorgeous. This is a golf course that we didn't know up until this point, and there are a few holes that I think are going to be key holes for this championship. On the front nine, the par fives are huge, as in they're very important. Some of them are playing long, some of them will play long because of the wind. So the second hole is the first of the par fives, which will play a big role. It's a blind tee shot, a blind approach into the green, but it is reachable. The fourth hole then is the other par five. Again, it's only got 2 bunkers. You're all right, don't worry. It's the president of Golf Ireland. You can go wherever you want, Fiona. Don't worry about it. The second par five on the front nine, the par four, the fourth hole. Sorry, only 2 bunkers on it. A bunker short left and one long right of the green. Those 2 holes, I think, early on will be important holes for the players to try and take advantage of. If you're a longer hitter, which Katie Poots, I know off the top of my head, is quite a long hitter, I think she will look to attack those holes in particular. But across this championship overall, I think it's going to be very, very tight. And I tell you what, yesterday we were on site, we were working for Golf Ireland. So here's a little bit of a recap as to how the championship played out yesterday and how players got into the semi-finals today. Reigning champion Anna Dawson believes she has an amazing opportunity ahead of her as she aims to go back-to-back in the AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship. The 23-year-old advanced to semi-finals at Enniscrone thanks to a hard-fought 2-1 victory over Shannon Burke of Ballinrobe this afternoon. The Tramore golfer began Thursday with a convincing 5-4 win over Ava Branks of Malone, and having gone 3 up after 6 holes in her quarter-final tie, Dawson had to battle to win on the 17th green.
Definitely a tough match against Shannon, but I was delighted to get it over the line. Yeah, I knew Shannon was a steady golfer, so I was just trying to keep steady alongside her, and hopefully it was me making the putt. It is definitely a great test. It's windy, there's 4 seasons in one day, and you just have to stay patient out here. Yeah, it was a really big win last year. I've got a great buzz out of it, so hopefully it'll be great again to do it this year.
In Friday's semi-final, she will face the in-form Katie Poots. The Knock golfer had an albatross earlier in the week and finished her quarter-final with an eagle. That helped her see off Emma O'Driscoll of Ballybunion 4-2, a week before she represents Ireland at home internationals at Woodbrook. The other semi-final tie will see home international girls teammates Ella Cantwell of Esker Hills and Hannah Lee McNamara of Rawport Rush do battle. Cantwell defeated Zoe McLean-Tatton by the narrowest of margins, while Lee McNamara was 3 down, approaching the turn in her match, only to carve out a 2-1 comeback win over Kaylee Mulholland of Moyola Park.
I just said to my coach, Mam this morning, I was like, get through to the quarterfinals is all I really wanted, and to get to the semis now is just like things you dream of. I came and I watched this a few years ago, and now I'm in a semi-final of it, which is crazy.
Yeah, it was a tough fight, but it's the type of course where anything can happen, so I just stayed to my game plan, and yeah, the holes started to go my way then. So.
Local golfer Sophie Dodd will carry the Enniscrone Hopes into the semi-finals of the over-18 plate when she faces the experienced Laura Webb of Rawport Rush. Ella Grennan of Athlone and Valerie Clancy of Killarney will face off in the other semi-final. The under-18 girls semi-finals will feature Claudia O'Donoghue of Douglas and Sophie Park of Grange, with Noreen O'Neill of Connemara and Beth Cuthbert of Lurgan in the second semi-final. You can view full scoring at golfireland.ie. And welcome back to the Bogeyman's live coverage of the AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship. Just a reminder that all of our coverage of this broadcast is brought to you in partnership with AIG. They've been a proud partner of Golf Ireland for over 25 years, a proud partner of the Bogeyman for 3 years now. Michael, we're about 5 minutes, just under 5 minutes from the final group teeing off. Let's talk form. How have each of these players been playing so far this season? Let's start off with Hannah Lee.
Yeah, so for you kind of mentioned she's from Royal Portrush, but also from Arizona State, which plays her college golf. So this year form's been pretty good. Came second in the West of Ireland. She came sixth in the women's stroke play, second in the Irish girls and she was actually third in the North. So in terms of playing in Ireland, it's pretty good going. That's everything in the top 10. And 2 second places in those tournaments. She was also away in Sweden and Switzerland playing in Euro-Am, so she's got good experience between those. Obviously very different type of golf in Europe compared to that, but I mean just good showing. Going back to last year, she came 9th last year in the women's close. So I know, again, different golf course, but all these are kind of racking up. But this year, she's been knocking on the door. So like, if you were coming back on form and favourites, she would have been in the discussion point before the tournament kind of kicked off.
I think if you're trying to look for some kind of a comparison, I think a good comp is maybe her form in the West, like you were saying earlier on. Having obviously played pretty well there. Similar type, of course. Playing here back in the West Coast and now in Enniscrone. I think she should fare pretty well. She's pretty well rested as well after a semi-final. Going onto Katie Poots, then she's had a very good year.
Yeah, she's a very good year again. So like, she's from Knock, as you said, but also Indiana University. She represented Ireland in the Euros just recently. She came 4th in the East. She won. She came 9th in the St. Rule in St. Andrews as well. So again, recent form is they're putting them all kind of knocking around the same. So I will say that I won't be much to separate them. I think nerves are going to be a thing. Neither of them have had that big win on, the big majors, the amateur majors. They both kind of come close and put in a really good shift. But it's still a big difference between coming second and coming first. It's getting over the line in your first big major is still a hard thing to do. So listen, we're going to have one of them's going to have their first major today.
We're going to tell you one thing. One of them is going to win their first.
Yeah, and the other one could become second and like have an unbelievable year as well. But it's just, tensions ride high a little bit. Things get tight, and all of a sudden, then things get a little bit more nervy. Mm-hmm. Wind slightly different, I think, from early this morning. Like if it's just coming in. So as you're kind of, if you're looking on shot there, like then this first tee is blowing from left to right. Mm-hmm. So even when we played, obviously anyone who has never played Enniscrone, the dunes are huge, nice big dunes. So we will do our very best to make sure you don't miss any of the action. Dunes are not the friends of Wi-Fi, so it does block Wi-Fi. So we'll do our best. We're going to make sure we get that. But with the wind in the dunes, things can swirl, things can change, and you can be blocked off on what you feel the wind is doing, and then above a dune can bring it across. So these are just little things again that when you come into a final round, your mind starts playing more tricks on you. You start overthinking these sort of things. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two. I think it's going to be a little bit cutthroat. I just have a feeling, I've watched the two of them warm up there for a bit. I just feel this is going to be a battle.
Yeah, I think that'll be interesting because they both obviously know each other very well. They've played on teams together, representing Ireland together. They've played plenty of championship rounds and practice rounds together. We're about 1 minute out here now. You can see the players about standing just off the tee box.
I think this is the worst part. Even when I was coaching and stuff, it's the couple of minutes after you've warmed up, you're waiting for things to kick off. You're standing and waiting. You want to get going, but you've got to wait around.
Listening to two jokers, 5 foot away from you, talking about your form for this season.
Yeah, reminding you that you didn't win, whatever it may, But I think this is, as you were talking about the future of women's and Irish golf not that long ago. Like we've got these two young athletes as collegiate golfers in the States, just racking up experiences in these majors. It's great.
Yeah, and well, here we are. We're about to begin the championship now. We'll hand you over to the on-course cameras.
Knock versus Hannah Lee McManus Royal Portrush. Katie with the honour on the first.
So it's going to be Katie Boots first to tee off. She has driver. It started on the right hand side of the fairway, drawing back. Began left of those bunkers. That's in a great position. Maybe we'll just have run out onto the first cut, but super drive. Super position. Super position off the tee.
Do you reckon there's probably a little bit of adrenaline when they get your name wrong? You just want to hit it harder.
And here's Hannah Lee McNamara. Also a driver at hand. And that's started on those two bunkers, fading back to the right hand side, taking a tight line on that, but she should be okay. She doesn't quite have the distance off the tee that Katie Poots has, but should be in great position, should be in great stead. And so championship final is underway, and both Katie and Hannah Lee are off.
Yeah, it's an absolutely lovely opening hole. Like, I think when you're looking at opening holes on a golf course, I know we're in a championship, but just in terms of kind of half gentle openers, but also something that gets you kind of excited for the round. Dogleg right, obviously right in front of the clubhouse. You've got, if you're going to kind of try and cut the dogleg a bit, you'll be caught by these two bunkers on the right hand side.
Out of bounds also does run up that right hand side. Like, I know, like, Hannah is fine. She wasn't near going.
But she flirted with it.
Especially with that wind coming in off the left hand side.
I would have been bailing at the shed here, way left in case the wind brought it, especially with a slice. But I think the beauty of this hole is when you turn around this fairway, people who have played it get it, because you're looking all at these dunes and you turn round after your tee shot, and hopefully you've got this approach shot into this kind of bowl with dunes all around, and it's your first kind of look at Enniscrone Golf Club, which it kind of whets the appetite.
One thing that I will say that it kind of just struck me now as we're walking down this first fairway, we were obviously hidden there by a couple of little dunes and a pretty big gorse bush there. That wind really got up the second we walked out of it. Obviously, we knew the wind was pushing left to right, but you can actually feel it is a considerable wind pushing across the fairway here.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You are protected.
Really does play a big role.
You are protected by the wind, the dunes, and trying to figure out where you're going to be hitting it. So I think that makes a difference. And obviously they're going to be getting used to it the last couple of rounds. But the wind will change directions. It's not going to be from one side for the entire time. It will change.
Yeah, the routing of Enniscrone Golf Course, in case people don't know, it is not your traditional links in terms of being out and back. It does turn, and there are plenty of twists and turns. It weaves in and out of the dunes. Here, it does move. Eddie Hackett, as a golf course designer, focused very little on moving dirt, moving land. It was all about playing the golf course he was, naturally as the land was there.
Yeah, exactly. So, I think that's the genius of Eddie Hackett, was he wanted to keep things as they were, and it's kind of done a lot of work, especially kind of the early 2000s, just to perfect that and make you play kind of in between the dunes, and make it feel more of an experience. So for example, Donald Steele was a kind of reroute wasn't the right word around 2000 to come in, but he wanted the golf course to run. They wanted to run directly between the dunes, and he kind of managed to do that to create some unbelievable views.
Yeah. So Blake, you can.
Katie Poots into that front of the green. It's a good shot. There's that green has that slope at the front that can catch you. So she's managed to get straight up onto that level. Good approach shot in. And you can see from that shot there, this kind of the green is a bowl, and you can just see kept alive, flirted a little bit with the out of bounds, but all good.
Yeah, good drive there from Hannah Lee McNamara as well. So she's on the right hand side of the fairway. I haven't seen what Katie Poots hit in there. And that's come up just a little short. It won't roll any further back, but it didn't quite make it up onto the green. And so I say, if you're looking at, I mean, like, this is it's your classic match play situation. Katie Poots has been put in very well. From what I saw yesterday, she was really, really solid. From about like the 12 to 14 foot mark, she was really, really solid on those putts against Emma O'Driscoll there yesterday. And that, I'm sure, will probably continue on, carried on through in her semi-final. And Hannah Lee now with the challenge of trying to get up and down.
The testy little chip, really. Do you go with the Texas wedge, or do you take out and chip this and try and nip it in close?
I mean, listen, if it was you or me, I'd be putting this one from Hannah Lee's side. But
yeah,
she's like I said, a very experienced player, lots of links experience to her.
Yeah, so Hannah McNamara, she nips this close and just puts pressure on that putt then.
Oh, that's a super touch there.
Super.
Really good from Hannah Lee McNamara. You got to say that's going to be conceded there for her par. So, Katie Poots with the chance to make a big birdie putt.
Uphill up this green, so she'll have to hit it to give it a chance. I think it'll be slow enough from down there.
Tell you what, we might be a little bit further away from where we are, but that putt was not conceded.
It's interesting. It looked very, very close from where we're standing.
Katie Poots with the putt now. This one, from memory, should fall from her right to left, so it should, drastic little push out to her left hand side. So that's flag high, hole high. We given that? We are given that. Okay. So maybe Hannah has a little bit of a longer putt than what it looks like on camera there.
Yeah, maybe because it's a little tricky, because it'll be tricky little downhill. It wasn't given. All about pace. This is a tricky putt. I can see why it wasn't given if you're looking from the downhill break, but it is one you could easily
keep it inside
overthink.
the hole. Confident stroke. There we go. Okay, so through one, pars for both players, all square. We make our way over to the first par 5 of the front nine, the second hole. We actually have a little flyover here for you guys to see how the hole plays.
The par 5 second hole, Kilcummin, requires a straight drive out between the dunes for this daunting tee shot. Favor the right half of the fairway on your second approach shot. The approach to this green provides one of golf's most spectacular vistas with breathtaking views over the Atlantic Ocean.
Okay, and so we are making our way over to the second tee box here. You can see there's a bit of a walk for the players, bit of a run from our side. It's all right. We'll 150-meter dash. You got that? No bother. 60-second dash, Michael.
I think no one wants to see us run that.
Thankfully, we were off.
Second hole. I do like this hole. One of my favourite on the course.
It's a great par 5. As you saw, blind tee shot. If you go a little bit too far to the left-hand side, you've a blind approach in. Actually, you got a blind approach into the green anyway, because you're playing over this ridge, in between two dunes. It's like an infinity green. So really, it's a 3-shot hole, particularly, I think, with this wind off the tee box.
Yeah, and especially if you try cut the corner, there's a big kind of gorge drop down on the right-hand side if you're short. So it's really not worth your while trying to cut the corner and hit a tiger line, because you're...
No, it really isn't.
Even if you do get onto the fairway, you still have that blind shot into the green.
So we're here now. We underestimated how far away that tee box, the second tee box, is. So, hybrid in hand for Katie Poots. And the right hand side, yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
That's
she went
A1
went
position.
after that, Johnny. She hit that hard.
So like a 3-wood or 5-wood in hand here now for Hannah. Yeah, exact same line from Hannah Lee. Both players in super position. So we, as part of the broadcast, have a little bit of a giveaway for people watching at home. So, yeah. So we have a 4-ball, Michael, for Enniscrone Golf Club to give away. So for people to win this 4-ball, all you have to do, it's very simple, subscribe to the Bogeyman on YouTube.
I mean, if you follow us on Instagram as well, wouldn't hurt your chances, you know.
And listen, if you're watching this, chances are you're watching this stream on YouTube as it is. All you gotta do, hit the subscribe button. You're all good, and you'll be at the you'll be in with a chance to play this brilliant championship golf course for yourself.
It's a bucket list golf course that everyone in Ireland should play. I think, you know, from we're looking at the top golf courses in Ireland, it's definitely up there with some of the gems. So if you haven't been out here, please subscribe, get your chance to win a 4-ball. Thanks to Enniscrone Golf Club. Very generous of them to our viewers, so appreciate that. Yeah,
we're very lucky that the golf course hosting this championship are running that competition with us. So tell you what, if you follow them on Instagram as well, and comment below on the stream that you have subscribed, because that's the only way we're actually going to know. So just subscribe to the channel, and just say done. Just let us know that you've done it. And we already know there's a few people from Australia and from the United States watching. So yeah, as much of an international audience as possible. The reason we're doing this obviously is because the more people that subscribe, the more these championships that we can cover, and the more elite Irish amateur golf we can bring to
So, what about the approach shot? So you got the Atlantic Ocean in behind the green, as you're saying, not quite an infinity green, but close enough to it.
Yeah.
You're going to have to hit your shot through this valley, and the blind shot cannot see the green, so you got to trust your yardage and your number.
So it's going to be
keep it straight. A little bit of trouble left and really far behind.
So it's going to be Hannah Lee McNamara first to play. So you can't see just how quite blind this is yet, but Katie Pooch is in a bit more of a central position. So when we get to her shot, you'll see exactly how the players are just really trusting their yardages here.
So it looks like a 5-wood, 3-wood in hand.
So that looks good. Start down the left hand side and just fading back. Yeah, that should be very nice. It's still short of the green. And then, so I think it's just come up on the short right hand side, and there Katie Poots. So there you can see that is just how severe the slopes are here on this golf course. It's a brilliant shot. So that kind of faded out to the right hand side. But you can't, like none of us can see. We're on more elevated ground. You can't see where Katie's shot finished, but neither player there reaching the green. And yeah, gorgeous. It's like this for.
Yeah, course is in very good condition. If golf has played on the last couple of days, it's in great condition.
The par 5 second hole, Kilcummin, requires a straight drive out between the dunes for this daunting tee shot. Favor the right half of the fairway on your second approach shot. The approach to this green provides one of golf's most spectacular vistas with breathtaking views over the Atlantic Ocean.
Lee has found her golf ball. It's sat up in the rough here on the very top. What's this doing? So she has here. So lie dependent. This one could come out very heavy.
The only positive is she has probably a very good view of the green from up there.
Yeah.
But as you said, it's all about where that lie is.
So she's gone with a wedge. That was heavy. Okay. Progressive golf ball forward about 100 yards or so. So she progressed the ball forward about 100 yards or so. So it's a very significant momentum shift, depending upon where Katie Poots finished. But she's about green side. It's like she's got the opportunity to get up and down here. So Hannah Lee is going to have to stitch this one close now for her fourth shot to try and get up and down for par. So you can see here, this is where we're saying the infinity style green. There's the flag on the right hand side of this frame. There is a couple of small little dunes, but the Atlantic looking lovely. So Hanley again, wedge in hand. Everything runs up from front to back on this green.
Into her fourth shot, you can just see the flag in front of our cameraman there.
Nice smooth wedge shot. Straight at the hole. It's a few foot short. Yeah, about 15, 16 foot short of the green. And we're going to make our way up.
Yeah, it's just a brilliant hole. Like with the way you have to your views and your blind shots just makes it so much difficult. There's nothing really difficult with the shots you have to hit, but just not being able to see distances, undulations, it just makes it so tough.
And there are a couple of different humps and hollows. Short of this pin position in particular, you can see there on the very front of the green. So Katie puts it out here on the right hand side. So Katie Poots is short right of the screen. There's a big dune in front of her. So you can see there Katie Poots on the right hand side. There she is. Chipped it up over the green and just ran on. And it's a very good shot from where she was.
Very good shot.
Really good.
As you said, she's avoided all those little humps and hollows that you spoke about around the front of the green. She's given herself a really good putt. From where, as you said, where she was blind kind of flick over that kind of lumpy dune there.
Isn't I'm sure like it looked like she got lucky enough with the lie, whereas this case of getting it up over that mound, everything from that mound runs away toward where that flag and that whole position is. She threw it onto the front of the green, which is great, and it ran up nicely. But I think also for this match play situation, it looks to be like it's going to be Hannah Lee first to play.
Yeah, the fairway a lot more baked out than it was a month ago, Johnny. It's a lot more yellow and hard and firm. Just playing real linksy golf.
Yeah, the fairways are good and firm. They're fiery. And Katie Poots there just walking back and forth. It is going to be Hannah Lee McNamara first to play. And this putt's going to fall from her left to right, probably about 3 foot or so.
There's no point coming up short. She's going to have to really try hold this one. She's going to try to get out of here with a half.
This is must make. Good stroke. Just on the high side, overbarred a little bit on that pace. And the hole has been conceded, and we're going to be moving on to the third. So Katie Poots through 2 holes is now 1 up. We'll be back to you from the AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship just after this break.
Coverage of the 2026 AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
Take your time.
Life is full of firsts. Some don't go to plan. Some become cherished memories. Some remind us of the importance of someone having your back. Through all life's firsts, AIG has your back. New customers save 15% off your first car insurance quote at aig.ie. AIG. Get a quote today.
Electricity man.
Some people think Liam is a gas man.
But I'm not.
Electricity? Yes, we're called flow gas, but we do electricity too. The gas part about it is that the gas part of flow gas is only part of it.
What the gas man?
He says the gas part is only part of it.
Well, that's gas.
No, it's electricity.
Huh?
Take it.
Go on.
When you think electricity, think flow gas. Switch now at flowgas.ie.
The Seed ST01, a precision-engineered tour-grade golf ball at a fraction of the cost of premium brands, built for the perfect balance of distance, spin, and control. Designed in Ireland, Seed delivers every time. Play the Seed ST01 and find the green. High performance, low cost, delivered. Available online at seedgolf.com.
Coverage of the 2026 AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
And welcome back to the Bogeymen's live coverage of the AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship. We're here in the third hole. Katie Poots has a 1-up lead and she has just teed off during the ad break. Hannah Lee McNamara with her response. You can see there, that's the size of the dunes. Okay. And this hole playing about 160 yards. The green slopes from right to left, and the wind is straight into us now. So that ball, Hannah is not looking too pleased.
Yeah, this green, you really have to try hit the green. As everything's, the front slopes back down, left and right then slope as well. So it's really important you actually hit the middle of the green regardless where the pin is.
Follow the first hole.
Yeah, it's a green that has a couple, like it's got two tiers to it, but that front tier really can fall off in the front and side.
Mm-hmm. And then you've got the back left, back right green, the green slopes, and you can lose balls as well.
So there's one golf ball. I'm pretty sure that's Katie Poots down the top back tier. It is a back pin as well today, which is, a little bit of extra consideration for these players. Like I say, I'm playing this hole straight into the wind. So Katie Poots, I was incorrect. My apologies. Sorry about the silence there from our side. We were just
on the move.
We were on the move.
Katie has a difficult chip here, like you can kind of see there. She's going to be facing down, and then she's going to have to get this ball straight back up over this little lip. It's a tough chip,
especially the flag you'll see there for her. It's on quite a narrow sliver. There's a couple of different runoffs where basically Hannah Lee is standing if the ball gets thrown much further beyond that. So it's going to be Katie Poots down there on the right hand side. So Katie Poots here to chip up.
Yeah, I think you're right. Like she obviously has to go long. It's going to come back down that slope, but not too long. It'll run completely away from her and not even give her a chance at a par putt. Could have another, as I said, we've had one swing. This could swing the other way now, straight away.
Yeah, I think with Katie, she likes to see that draw shape. So her tee shot started on the right hand side of this green there, where this dune is, and also just didn't quite come back in toward the hole. So just got that bounce and just ran down this slope, and that's for now ran across the green. It's going to run off the front left edge of the green all the way down. You can see it there, and that's the tricky thing with where that miss was, because you can get caught playing ping pong here.
Yeah, like I think she tried to play that shot where you hit it into the bank to take the speed off it, but this ground is so hard that it just flew all the way across.
And in the same way, like we were saying on the last hole, you were saying score and momentum shift one way. All that Hannah needs to do here now is the complete opposite to the last hole. Just wait. Her ball's on the green. Just watch what Katie does. She doesn't need to do anything. Just take your time, keep calm, and just see what happens with this chip from Katie Poots. So Katie on the front left hand side of the green is going to be chipping back up again.
Again, it's like hard to see, but there's, as you said, different kind of levels within.
So a reminder that Hannah Lee McNamara is in the blue here, and Katie Poots is in the all black, and it is going to be Katie Poots who is going to be chipping next. And that's a much better attempt. Yeah, very good. So she's left herself about, we'll call it 7 foot.
That's a much better chip. Lovely check on the ball as well, in around the hole.
So now Hannah Lee go for her second shot. Katie's there in 3. So really all she needs to do is cozy this one up, make her par, move on, get the match back to all square, and then head to the second par 5 of the day, the 4th hole.
Yeah, no dramas. Just knock this into a knock-in range. Don't try and do anything crazy. Take your win and move on to the par 5 4th.
Yes. So Hannah Lee here now. This is going to run from her left-hand side. Makes the birdie just for good measure. And the match is back to all square, and we move on to the par 5 4th.
Yeah, like I think that little birdie is important just for her own momentum as well after that last hole. Just kicks her back in. So all square going on to the par 5 4th.
Yeah, so we actually have a flyover for the hole to give you an idea as to how it will be played.
The 4th hole at Enniscrone Golf Club is the second par 5 on this front 9, and Neffin is a tough one, as a straight drive is needed off the tee. Even then, try to keep the second shot up left, as this offers the best angle to approach this relatively small 2-tiered green. 2 bunkers protect this green complex, 1 pot bunker short left, and another bunker at the back right of the green.
How long to her back?
And we're back. So This is going to be a common theme that you'll see. The walks between greens and tees are lengthy here at Enniscrone Golf Course. Everything about this championship is big, even the walks from green to tee. So the match, as it stands right now, is back to all square. A brilliant birdie there from Hanley McNamara.
Yeah, so very long par 5 here. Pretty straight. Tee shot's just got to be dead straight. Hit it over. And just try keeping away from the wind and these dunes.
It's a super shot there down the line. You can see it here. There's a white stone in the distance. That is, okay, now being blocked by Hanley, but that's dead centre.
Kind of a 3-wood.
Yeah, super shot.
Early tee pickup.
Right down the middle. She loves it. I know she didn't need the birdie, but a great confidence boost.
I think it's really important for her in the range to knock the birdie in after on the second.
Now, Katie Boots with driver in hand. She's really trying to take advantage of her distance here.
Yeah, like I think ideal target's probably about 240.
Yeah.
Looks straight. Looks to be pretty good.
Very good.
Few scoot up, Lawrence. Scoot up a yard. Scoot up a yard.
So we're just going to walk and follow the players.
Go overtake him and come back in. Go.
Our camera crew, as you can see, they're working hard to get in front of the golfers to get as many shots for you as possible across this championship. We do have 3 cameras out on the golf course, so once we weave in and out around the dunes here in Sligo, we will be bringing you as much golf as possible. But in the meantime, you can enjoy us, the golfers, and our team walking down the.
So yeah,
the
the undulations on the fairway is something I love here, Johnny. Like there's kind of half blind shots that you have to get over, and then you think there's a little hump and you get yourself caught, and it just makes this hole is just very straight hole, but it doesn't feel boring or straight because of the undulations in the fairway. You know, you're going to have different lies. You're going to have ball above your feet, ball below your feet all the time.
Yes, the funny thing about of course, about links golf in particular is you can hit that dead straight line, and because of the humps and hollows and bumps and all the rest of it, that might not be the best position for you. And so you can see here now just the elevation that we had to get over there from the tee box onto the fairway. How much of a drop off there is here now.
This is what I love about this golf course. Is like you can see it perfectly here from our cameraman. And there's nothing here that's flat. All along the left is just little dune undulations, and can actually make a shot really difficult if it's above your feet and you're going to have to hit up on it, and it makes it that little harder.
Zoom in tight. Zoom in tight. Okay. Tight.
So here on the left hand side is Hanley McNamara. So just got held up on that mound, on that hump.
Yeah, she's got probably a 3-wood.
Yeah.
Probably through, try and get the distance. Tough shot. She's obviously shoulders are facing up. She's got all that hill.
And with the wind's pushing a little bit into and off the left. She likes to hit that left to right shape as well. The trick or the concern is with that upslope that the ball could just get wafty. Wind and spin could kill it. It could end up coming up short or blown out to the right hand side. Had started brilliant. Definitely didn't get blown up.
Lovely contact.
It's a great shot.
From where we were, it looked like a brilliant shot.
Yeah, it looks like a super shot. And then you can really just see how much further ahead Katie Poots is there, because obviously she took drive off the tee. Very different club, but also like it just looks like she got some serious bounces off of those hills.
I think that's where you were kind of about a month ago, Johnny, down that little hollow. So do you think you're the same sort of hit?
I don't think she'd be taking any advice from me on how to play the approach.
No,
though.
I wouldn't take advice about that either. But again, she'll probably have a better view of the green from where she is as well.
Mhm.
But again, it's all about the lie, you know.
Yeah, that's the tricky thing with falling down into those little humps or hollows, is that you run down and it is a natural collection area. So because it is a natural collection area, plenty of divots, plenty of sand being laid down to repair pitch marks, but then also the rough does run in there, and there's a little bit more of a drop off or down there, so you could get some gnarly grass. And you can just see here the scale of the golf course. She's hit there. She looks happy enough. And Hannah Lee, yeah, getting the thumbs up from the stewards as well. So that golf ball is all good. Hannah Lee continues marching up the right hand side of your frame there.
That's a great shot of what this golf course is like.
And we're going to make our way up to the green and the green complex here. So it's going to be Hannah Lee now. Here's going to be the next play. She came up just short right of this green. Actually has given herself a really good run up to this flag position. Again, back right flag. From us looking back down the green, it'll look like back left. But she actually has pretty much a straight run at this. You can't quite see it, but there's a pretty severe run up to the front of this green. And like I was saying, and as you saw in the flyover, there is the pop bunker short left.
It's gone very high.
That's a super golf shot there from Hannah Lee McNamara. She has absolutely stitched that one. Very, very good golf shot there. Very good golf shot.
She's on the green in three very good shots as well.
So you can probably feel the wind now coming in a little bit.
The mics.
Yeah, you get coming in through the mics, and then the funny thing about, or I guess not the funny thing, but the really exposed thing about links golf like this is because we're on a peninsula, you're so exposed, and you can also you can see there's a couple of rainstorms over there. Ballynal is out that way. That can be getting absolutely soaked, which it looks like it kind of is at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's completely dry. It's nice. It's the funny thing about west of Ireland weather, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
We were doing the same thing there this morning, where we were in Ballina, getting a bit of coffee, having a bit of a production meeting, and heavens opened up on us. Got to the golf club, and everyone's like, "What are you talking about? It's been bone dry all day."
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
10-minute drive away.
And then as we were rigging up the buggy, we were in the waterproofs because it was another biblical spell. But so far, so good.
Yeah, weather's been holding up. Wind is definitely playing a factor now in terms of with club selection and shot selection. But you can see out here, on the left-hand side of the green, on the far left is Katie Poot.
So you can see there's a tricky chip. It's a kind of a... Now she's there in two, so this is her third shot.
Yeah.
It's away.
That's a lovely
brilliant
touch.
shot.
Really good response there from Katie Poots. Both players on there in green.
Two really good shots. Two really good shots into the green.
So first to play will be Hanley McNamara. Both players very good third shots into this green.
Yeah, both will have a birdie attempt.
You know, it's not the longest par 5 on the golf course.
No, but you can get yourself into trouble very quickly. Hanley here for her birdie. You can really see there's a good bit of break in that to be.
Yes, far from straightforward. Kind of rode around the side of that little mound, but it has been conceded.
So she's in for her par.
You can see the rolling, like the hills. What are they? Flatlands? Whatever they're the green. Sligo made a little bit of green and Mayo in there. I'll keep making All Ireland references.
It's got to be the blue of Dublin somewhere. I'll find it.
The sea. The blue of the buggy.
Yeah.
Katie Poots here now with a really good opportunity to make her birdie and get the match back to 1 up in her favour. Just slides by. And the holes have them pars, and we make our way to the 5th hole.
I think that's a missed opportunity, Johnny, for the golden opportunity.
Do you know what? I think so a little bit as well. She was in such a good situation, such a good position. She really did use her advantage of length on both shots. You can probably say she got a little lucky with where she finished off both times, but both players Katie getting into position and using the distance as her advantage, and she had the easier third shot than what Hannah Lee had, and she got inside Hannah Lee's golf ball, had herself the opportunity to make her birdie there. Just unfortunately didn't quite capitalize. But
so the par 4 5th, interesting hole, especially here for Katie. Pretty straight hole, but there's 2 bunkers on the left hand side of the fairway. Now, probably at about 235, 245 yards, which Katie's want to get caught in them. Her distance, she's going to she goes off the fairway.
This is a great hole, and now it's also, like we were saying, the fact because this hole is not a traditional link style in terms of out in 9 and back in 9. This is where the wind change, well, not the wind change, but the direction change of the holes plays a big role.
I think that there's not the big, massive protection of the dunes on this 5th hole. It's more open. There is, I don't know, call it a barren or water running down the right side of it. But I think this is, you can probably just see those bunkers on the left hand side. So you want to keep right, but you don't want to be in those that mound on the right. You don't want to be blocked out from the green. So have to go left to give yourself the shot in.
Yeah, really walk away. Left hand side of the fairway, just short of those 2 bunkers, giving herself a great line into this green.
Katie going with a 3 wood. Looks like a bit of a 3 wood. She should try to lay up before those bunkers. not get herself caught. Maybe even a hybrid.
And that's away as well.
So she's gone to the right hand side of the fairway. Little blocked out, maybe just a tad on that right hand side. Just an awkward little approach shot for Katie, I think, from that right hand side of the fairway.
So the tricky, yeah, like you were saying, the tricky thing with where Katie is. So, yeah, Michael, like you were saying, the tricky thing with where Katie hit it, obviously going with that hybrid to three wood there off the tee. It's that she's now actually put herself into a position where I'm sure she can see enough of the flag to hit her approach.
It's just not a comfortable approach
That's it.
shot. It's just it's putting yourself into a place where you're not fully comfortable. I think on the flip side, I mean, you've got Hannah there who's got full view of the green.
Yeah,
she should be able to stand. Like, should she?
It's completely unobstructed.
Yeah, like as you said, like probably need to if she's going to lay back, maybe lay back with an iron, or you're going to go driver and try to blast it over it. You know, I mean, she I think she was just kind of caught between the two, and I don't think the hybrid or the 3-wood she hit was the right choice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, do you know, when we played this, I kind of found this hole the same way. I didn't know whether to try and just blast it past the long grass or just lay up and lay back. But this flag that's been pin position, I know we were saying that this is the right side to attack the green from, but where that pin is in the back left hand corner, not a huge amount to work with if you're trying to attack that green. And there is a runoff long of the green as well, long of this flag. I would say to put it to the middle of the green, back yourself to 2-putt, because Katie, there's a risk that from how close that long grass is in front of her, she can pull it.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't like it. The one-handed finish there. Yeah, the one-handed finish from Hannah Lee there. We don't quite know where that ball finished. But Katie puts next to play.
A bit of a wait time. She just went to the bathroom. So we have a bit of time here. Yeah, she didn't like it, Johnny. Body language wasn't good, was it?
I think it's just she also knows that she had the opportunity to not put one in close, but get herself on the green and again just keep her presence known for Katie. But now Katie's just, like, as far as she's concerned, she's got a cruisy walk up to the ball. Green's empty and she can just play approach in. So yeah, unforced error that you had to say from Hannah Lee to miss the green. We were talking, I shouldn't have said anything about the shower, because now there's a little bit of smattering has started to blow through. A little bit of rain blowing in from our right hand side. So Katie and I think it's her sister who's on her back. Just going through, chatting through the process. Katie did have her dad caddying for her, but I guess he just got sacked. He got the sack for the championship final.
And he probably knew this was live streamed in the bar and was sitting in there nice and cozy.
Well, he's definitely the designated driver. Actually, the mom was awesome.
See, he's got you with a scone in your eyes, we're having a scone and a cup of tea.
That's okay. Very front of the green, just got on. And okay, so a very long putt there.
Very tough 2-foot even from there.
But Hannah-Lee McNamara is out the back right-hand corner of the green, and she will be next to play up.
Yeah, she's kind of gone in the back of the green, so we're trying.
So Hannah-Lee just walking all the way back around to the back of the green there.
Again, like, it's probably, as you said, tricky chip, but if she can stop it close enough, she could be able to get away with a half here. You know, when she first hit that shot, you think she could be in trouble, but the approach shot from Katie's it's very even hard to put from there. So she still has a chance to get away with one here.
Yeah, and we're seeing there Katie Poots just making her way up to the green. And so there, Hannah-Lee, you can really see, has ran on a good bit. So she's got the long grass to contend with. It's going to impact her backswing, which is going to make all this a little trickier. And, if that stays there.
Just dug that straight in. Terrified to get any more height on it and have it run away from her.
She's taking the putter out.
That's a good choice. I think from there, get a putter on it.
I think with the distance, they're going to try and figure out who's playing. Will Hannah-Lee play onto the green first, or will Katie Poots?
What would you do? What would you rather do?
I don't know. I don't know what the official. Someone from Golf Ireland is going to text me and tell me now, but I think if I'm on the green and you're not in match play, I can have you play on. I want to say that is the ruling, and that looks like that is what's going to happen, and that it is going to be Hannah-Lee first to play. And so, yeah, that's exactly what is going to happen here.
Can we get a ruling from a ref?
Like I said, I'm waiting for. I'll definitely get a text message from someone.
It's not a bad effort.
That's a good. Yeah, just ran on a little bit, probably about 4 foot, 5 foot away, 4 foot away, I'll call it. The funny thing about Enniscrone is these flags they're quite short, obviously because meant to wind, they're not getting blown around the place. It makes everything look very tall.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I'm not saying Hannah-Lee is short.
I think you are.
So Katie Poots here now.
It makes him look over 6 foot.
Sure. Katie Poots with this, but this one's going to swing left to right. There's that mound at the front that's ball running over. And that's coming down. It's still going to be Katie to play. There you go. You can see they're doing. So we're going to enter into here about a 5-hole stretch of what I'll call it, the more traditional link style land.
Yeah, the flatter
land.
Before we go back into the dunes.
Before we go back into the dunes, into Mount Doom, for the Lord of the Rings fans out there.
I don't know. It's not a bit of me.
Not a bit of you, know?
No.
What you watch as a kid?
Definitely wasn't Lord of the Rings.
Katie here now with her par putt.
God, the swings of this, where she was probably she was the worst off after the drive. Now she's got a chance for.
Yeah, good par save. And that's the hole one for Katie Poots as well. So obviously, I remember Hannah Lee had a little bit of trouble going long. So we're making our way over to the 6th hole here now. So what we'll do is we'll take a quick ad break as we make our way over to the 6th hole. We'll be back to you just after this.
Coverage of the 2026 AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
Take your time.
Life is full of firsts. Some don't go to plan. Some become cherished memories. Some remind us of the importance of someone having your back. Through all life's firsts, AIG has your back. New customers save 15% off your first car insurance quote at AIG.ie. AIG. Get a quote today.
Electricity man.
Some people think Liam is a gas man.
But I'm not.
Electricity?
Yes, we're called flow gas, but we do electricity too. The gas part about it is that the gas part of flow gas is only part of it.
What the gas man?
He says the gas part is only part of it.
Well, that's gas.
No, it's electricity. Take it.
Go on.
When you think electricity, think flow gas. Switch now at flowgas.ie.
The Seed ST01, a precision-engineered tour-grade golf ball at a fraction of the cost of premium brands. Built for the perfect balance of distance, spin, and control. Designed in Ireland, Seed delivers every time. Play the Seed ST01 and find the green. High performance, low cost, delivered. Available online at seedgolf.com.
Coverage of the 2026 AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
Hello and welcome back to the Bogeymen's live coverage of the AIG Irish Women's Amateur Open Championship here at Enniscrone Golf Course. The score on the doors here in this championship final is Katie Poots is 1 up through 5 holes over Hannah Lee McNamara over Royport Rush. It's been back and forth. Katie went 1 up. Hannah brought it back to Oscar. Katie went 1 up there again on 5.
Yeah, it's tight.
It's been great.
It's very
been
tight.
really good. Caliber of golf has been fantastic. It's been really enjoyable to follow, and we can see here now. I mean, like, it's still early days, but the two were kind of walking down the fairway, the first and second hole, chatting away together. They've given themselves a little bit more of berth now as they're making their way down 5. Both players. Apologies that you guys missed that during the ad breaks, but both players hit their tee shots down the middle of the fairway. Katie Poots on the left-hand side, Hannah Lee McNamara about 10-15 yards back on the right-hand side.
Yeah, like both players avoided bunkers. A bunker is kind of just the outside of this fairway, which is the hazards really on this hole.
Mhm.
But an absolutely fantastic green. It's just well above the fairway. if you're short or left or right of this green, you're falling down a gigantic slope.
Yeah,
So,
and for the people watching at home, apologies, people watching at home, it's going to be Hannah Lee McNamara who's going to be first to play. She is on the right-hand side of the fairway, and she's going to be hitting in. Can I just give a quick update on how the two other finals are going? So in the over 18 plate, Valerie Clancy is 1 up through 4 over Sophie Dodd of Enniscrone Golf Club. And then in the under 18 girls plate, Sophie Park of Grange Golf Club is 2 up through 3 over Beth Cuthbert. So just for people who want to figure out what's going on, that's the latest scorings that we have here. But we are going to be sticking with live championship coverage here of the AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close, and the score is 1 up to Katie Poots.
I think pin is just left of middle of the green, so a little bit more space to the right. So I think we're going to try to draw this in from that right hand side. Would probably be the ideal shot. Wind coming in from the right, so maybe why the players will aim that a little bit more right.
So Hannah Lee starting
Looks
this.
good, starting to draw a little bit.
Oh, it's a nice shot in from Hannah Lee. Start on the right hand side of the green.
Just moved with the wind, a little bit of a draw. Don't know if it's gone out the back yet. Well, it was further than the pin.
And then over on the left hand side here is going to be Katie Poots to play. She's on the opposite side of the fairway there. And Katie's shot is right. Oh, looks like it's right at the flag. If we can just get a shot of the green. And she makes her way up to the green. So that one has just run out the back of the green a little bit. And so both players are making their way up to the green. Katie Poots' ball has just ran out the back of the green there. Hannah Lee's was about 10, 15 foot to the right-hand side of that.
Well, this green is long. It is still quite narrow.
When we were playing this course ourselves, it was a lovely sunny day, and obviously we weren't playing for scores. But you remember both of our tee shots, because we were playing this all downwind, came up probably about 80, 90 yards short of the green.
Yeah.
And we both just took our little hybrids to 3-woods and tried to just boom little bump and runs with the hybrids and 3-woods to try and get it to run up that big bank, because it's probably 12 foot.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, like neither of those shots worked out really well, from my memory. But it was a cool way to try to play it.
So Hannah Lee is on the green there. She has a putt. It's going to be Katie Poots first to play.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, no, that's way wrong. Nice is perfect.
So Katie Poots will be the first to play onto this green.
She's kind of walking up to see how she's going to play this up.
She's just assessing it.
Looks like it put her in hand, though.
Sorry?
Looks like put her in hand.
Yeah, I mean, it only just ran at the back of the green there, so it is going to be Katie Poots who'll be first. So there is Katie Poots. There's Katie Poots.
Yeah, so it's still a long
way to go. And that ball's away. And yeah, so it's about what, 7 foot or so. And then Hannah Lee is going to be next to play on the left hand side. That also ran a little bit beyond a good bit beyond the hole, but not off the green. So with her birdie attempt here now, as a shower is just starting to blow through.
It's a good roll.
It's a good putt. Pretty much neck and neck with. No, it's not. Yeah, pretty much neck and neck with where Katie's putt from off the green finished. So I think we'll wait for Katie Poots first to go. So Katie here now, you can probably hear the wind and rain is coming in. It is a heavy enough storm. You're going to see a few umbrellas going up now in a moment from the players. Oh, Christian, you're covering the lines. Katie just taking her time over this putt as the wind blows in and the rain blows through. She's just settling herself. And she makes the putt. Very good putt there from Katie Poots to make her par. And Hannah Lee with pretty much an identical putt now to have the hole as well. In 4. As this heavy squall you can see there on the camera is blowing through. And hopefully it'll blow through and beyond us in just a moment. Hannah Lee McNamara with her par putt, and it pulls to the left hand side and she's just missed that. So Katie Poots has won the second hole in a row here at the AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship. And we'll go and take a quick break and we'll be back to you once we get a little bit of rain cover.
Coverage of the 2026 AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
Take your time.
Life is full of firsts. Some don't go to plan. Some become cherished memories. Some remind us of the importance of someone having your back. Through all life's firsts, AIG has your back. New customers save 15% off your first car insurance quote at AIG.ie. AIG. Get a quote today.
Electricity man.
Some people think Liam is a gas man.
But I'm not.
Electricity.
Yes, we're called flow gas, but we do electricity too. The gas part about it is that the gas part of flow gas is only part of it.
What the gas, man?
He says the gas part is only part of it.
Well, that's gas.
No, it's electricity. Take it.
One.
When you think electricity, think Flowgas. Switch now at flowgas.ie.
The Seed SD01, a precision-engineered tour-grade golf ball at a fraction of the cost of premium brands. Built for the perfect balance of distance, spin, and control. Designed in Ireland, Seed delivers every time. Play the Seed SD01 and find the green. High performance, low cost, delivered. Available online at seedgolf.com.
Coverage of the 2026 AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
So welcome back. Apologies there for the lack of audio. Both players have teed off there, as you saw, and just with the rain, we're going to take another quick. I'll tell you what, Golf Ireland had launched their new series, Our Game, and the second episode in that series went live yesterday. Here's that for you to enjoy.
My dad was an exceptional footballer. Would be widely regarded as one of the best wing backs that ever played in Cork. Won All Ireland, got 2 All-Stars and had a fantastic career.
I'm Kevin Jura O'Sullivan, born in 1948. I played Cork under 21 and senior. I played from 68 to 75. Over a short period of time I was lucky enough to win every honour nearly in the game. And we used to get up in the morning at 6 o'clock and play 9 holes of golf and go away playing football in the evening and go back. And then Brendan came along and he played for the county, and he played it for 10 years with the county, and he was a great footballer.
To see myself playing with Cork was always a big goal of mine from a very early age, and I don't know, that obviously came from my father, you know. I got involved in golf from a very early age. From 5 or 6 I was up with Dad caddying, playing golf with him, watching him, learning. To be fair, my favourite thing was playing golf with my dad. Great connection to have together, to go to the golf course and just have time spent together. I loved it.
115 middle. What are you thinking?
Archel Lobwood.
When I finished up playing with Cork, there was a massive void. I felt lost for a little bit of time, you know, just out of routine.
To have the golf to fit in that void was huge.
Immediately, as soon as people take up golf, they get hooked and get into it straight away and can compete straight away, because it's a handicap for everybody.
Competing is my main thing, and I love competing.
He's nearly 80 now. 2 years ago he was under par in Glengarriff, and that's an unbelievable achievement.
All these years mocking about your putting, and now the cameras are on, rolling into 15 footers.
I love competing against Brendan, and he loves competing against me. But I have no business now competing against him because he's too good. I feel happy that he's playing, you know, and enjoying it, and that he has something to fall back on now after the football. You can play it at 10 and you can play it like me at 78 years of age.
With golf being cross-generational, it's been lovely playing with that, lovely playing with my own young fellas. I have 4 boys. Playing with family and friends, I suppose, is amazing.
Pam to your wife.
And welcome back to the AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship here at Enniscrone Golf Club. That heavy rain has passed. It's still raining, but the heavy stuff is gone. We are here down the fairway. We actually didn't miss a single shot for you guys. That's the commitment to the program that we're giving you. And I think as a reward for that commitment, we are giving away a 4-ball for Enniscrone Golf Club. And all that you have to do at home watching is subscribe to the Bogeymen.
Yeah, so subscribe on our YouTube channel there. Comments done live, so we know who you can see who you're fighting against for the for thanks to Enniscrone for that. It's fantastic to be able to give our followers something as cool as a 4-ball here.
So it's Hannah here now to play first. Started in the middle bunker, going across the fairway.
Yeah, she's
very good. This is a par 5. This
angle's quite important here as well.
So Katie Poots driver up another 70 or so yards. Then Hannah's tee shot. Apologies, I was calling her Hannah Lee. Lee is obviously the first part of her surname. So Hannah.
That's Hannah Lee McNamara.
That's on me. My apologies. But Katie Poots with the lead here over Hannah. And this is a par 5. So the players are just going to be Hannah is laying up to the left hand side of the fairway to play up to the green. Katie Poots here now with the extra distance off the tee. We'll be looking at playing into this green.
Yeah, par 5. It looks like she's going to try go in 2. Little 3-wood. It's a little right, but it's had a bounce left. Could work out really well for her. A little bit of room out to the right from my memory from playing this about a month ago. So a decent shot. I think she may have gotten there in 2.
So we're getting word that ball just ran out the back of the green for Katie Poots as we make our way up to Hannah Lee's golf ball. So Hannah Lee in there just derobing as off the waterproofs as we're all going to do it now at the same point. Rain gear all coming off. That's the type of day it is. That's the type of week it has been here. For the qualifying, there was plenty of rain showers, lots of wind, so layers are coming on, they're going off to a lesser extent there yesterday. But Hannah Lee is about to play her approach shot. Hannah, my apologies.
Yeah, Hannah has.
Hannah is about to play.
She can stick this one in close. I know she's a shot ahead. This will be her 3rd shot in, but it would put pressure on then the chip from Katie.
So Hannah playing in. Hannah's approach into the green is off there toward the hole.
Looks pretty good from where we are.
And so that has also rolled off the back of the green. So both players have rolled down long of the green as they are making their way up to it. So this is also a good chance for us to say that all the Bogeyman's coverage here of the AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship is brought to you in partnership with AIG. AIG have been a proud partner of Golf Ireland for over 25 years. As we're saying, this is our third year of these live streams. AIG were the very first people to come on board and support us with these live streams as well. Their support and commitment to amateur golf in Ireland is really, really impressive and very, very much appreciated. And they're supportive of us as well. I mean, without the support of AIG, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing and be able to bring this live golf to the public.
Yeah, there would be no stream without AIG, so thank you to them. Really tough green, just kind of, as you said, an upturned saucer, kind of tabletop sort of green. Very hard to keep a ball on it, especially coming in like Katie did with a 3-wood. Both players, I think, have been kind of the same spot.
So first to play looks like it's going to be Katie Poots.
Yeah, you can just see Hannah's ball to her left. Katie has no chance even go to putter, so she's going to have to, I don't know, I think a difficult shot to keep this on the green. It's got a bit of check. Jolly is pretty good from there. I can't think she could have done much else.
And you know what? After that rain shower, things might be getting a little bit skiddier on the greens. Not a huge amount, but just enough to that the type of grab that they might have been used to over the last few days, or even first few holes today and the same final. Not quite getting the same.
Hannah's shot a little easier coming from the flat. Again, she's got it with a wedge. Oh, nearly jarred it. She's not that close. Good shot by Katie. Again, she still is one shot ahead. Sorry, good shot by Hannah. Hannah's still one shot ahead of Katie. So will be Katie to put first. She's further out. So this will be Katie's birdie attempt. A little bit of aim point.
Now, Katie Poots with her chance to extend her lead.
Just left it short.
Almost, yeah. So Hannah Lee McNamara with her putt now to halve the hole. Similar putt to what Katie Poots had, but Hannah really needs to make this, keep momentum or stop the momentum, really. moving over in Katie Boots' favour. And that one drops, and the hole is halved, and we make our way onto the next hole. We'll be back with live action from the AIG Irish Women's Amateur Class Championship just after this.
Coverage of the 2026 AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
Take your time.
Life is full of firsts. Some don't go to plan. Some become cherished memories. Some remind us of the importance of someone having your back. Through all life's firsts, AIG has your back. New customers save 15% off your first car insurance quote at AIG.ie. AIG. Get a quote today.
Electricity man.
Some people think Liam is a gas man.
But I'm not. Electricity?
Yes, we're called flow gas, but we do electricity too. The gas part about it is that the gas part of flow gas is only part of it.
Not the gas man.
He says the gas part is only part of it.
Well, that's gas.
No, it's electricity. Take it.
Go on.
When you think electricity, think flow gas. Switch now at flowgas.ie.
The Seed ST01, a precision-engineered tour-grade golf ball at a fraction of the cost of premium brands. Built for the perfect balance of distance, spin, and control. Designed in Ireland, Seed delivers every time. Play the Seed ST01 and find the green. High performance, low cost, delivered. Available online at seedgolf.com.
Coverage of the 2026 AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Bogeyman's coverage of this championship here in Enniscrone.
Katie Boots has already teed off. It's just come up just short right of the green, but avoided that front right bunker. Score through the 7 holes of the championship so far as Katie Boots is 2 up through 7 holes. Hannah Lee McNamara has just responded with her shot.
Fantastic par 3. Green is protected by 3 bunkers all the way around. Anything short, you get sucked into those bunkers.
And we're going to make our way up to the green complex now. The Canterbury Golf has been superb so far. Both players really giving it everything. As we are up on this par 3 8th hole. Momentum at the moment with Katie Poots, but a couple of wayward shots has given Hannah Lee McNamara a bit of an opening here on this 8th hole. As her putt has gone to the, as Hannah Lee McNamara's shot has gone to the centre of the green toward the back.
both players avoiding the bunkers all at the front of the green. Hannah in great position in the probably about 6-7 feet to the hole. Katie's short. Luckily did not get sucked into that little pop bunker green just on the side of where maybe another foot right and she's going to get sucked into that bunker. So probably will go with putter. But you'd have to say advantage Hannah here. Not an easy 2-putt for Katie. Probably got about 3-4 feet till she's on the green. She's got to get up over a hump and it's going to roll back down. But again, from there, easily could be double, triple breaker from where she is. Just right, just beside that bunker. So Johnny's favourite phrase is, all Hannah do is just wait and just see how it goes. A lot of maths being done here on this putt. From Katie. She's going to have to ride this ridge. It's away. It's good for pace. Just gone a little bit long. It's not going to be a gimme by any stretch of the imagination. It's a little bit long. From where I'm standing, I still think it's probably Katie to go. Maybe not. So this is the it looks like it'll be Hannah for her birdie. Try and get you a view of this. Our ways just being blocked by Katie. Will try and get another shot there for you.
Yeah, I want Blake. Blake to move and come down. Christian, if you just take a step to your left, you can get round.
This is Hannah for her birdie and would half the deficit.
Okay. I'm on Christian now.
Oh, just didn't start it high enough. She's in for a par. And it could still be enough to take this hole, though. Katie's got a long par putt. Shouldn't be too much movement in it. If anything, it'll go to the left. But if she doesn't make this, her winning margin will be halved. Reminder, Katie's 2 up here on the 8th hole. And she makes it. Very good par. She keeps her. Stays 2 up as we move on to the 9th. Very good hole, the par 3. I think I think from the amount of different tees can be quite long, but I think the green itself can be tricky. Obviously surrounded by those 3 bunkers. So scores on the doors. Katie is 2 up as we move on to the 9th.
No, Michael, well done on the solo comms there. I'm back.
You're back. You had to do a little bit of DIY, make sure we had our bogey all together. Johnny, moving on to the 9th hole here. A tough hole to right in the middle of your round. You got water all along the left, which I think sucked a couple of our balls into it when we played a month ago. It was a tricky one.
Yeah, it's the first time on the golf course that we've really got to see and feel that there is just a reminder that we have that 4-ball comp for Enniscrone Golf Club. Just as we were making our way, just weaving in and around the dunes, you can see there, obviously, signal in the internet does not like sand dunes. So just a reminder, guys. I know that a lot of people have actually already entered. We can see that there are a lot of people want to play this golf course, and I mean, obvious to see why.
I mean, if you really want to be, just make sure you follow our Instagram as well, and maybe comment that you follow. Say done times 2.
Done times 2.
The more followers, the better. Okay, so ninth hole. I think again, nothing too crazy, fairly straight. But when you've got water all down your left, it just your mind ends up wanting to bail out to the right, and then can just put you in a spot of trouble. If we're looking where like the bunker on the left hand side, solo bunker, which catches a lot of errant drives, today probably about 252 to 53 yards to carry it. So interesting to see. Does Katie? So Katie is going with driver. It's gone a little right, but early tee pickup. Hannah going with driver as well, but from today, I don't think that bunker will be in play for her. She'll probably see a little bit before it.
Oh. So sorry, as I was trying to say, this is the first hole where the water really comes into play, which is always a mark of a very good golf course. I find is
very early tee pickup. Yeah. Sorry, Jenny, love to see it.
So as the players are making their way off the 9th tee box and are about to make the turn, we will be back with live coverage of the AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship just after this break.
Coverage of the 2026 AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
Take your time.
Life is full of firsts. Some don't go to plan. Some become cherished memories. Some remind us of the importance of someone having your back. Through all life's firsts, AIG has your back. New customers save 15% off your first car insurance quote at aig.ie. AIG. Get a quote today.
Electricity man.
Some people think Liam is a gas man.
But I'm not. Electricity?
Yes, we're called flow gas, but we do electricity too. The gas part about it is that the gas part of flow gas is only part of it.
What the gas, man?
He says the gas part is only part of it.
Well, that's gas.
No, it's electricity. Huh? Take it.
Go on.
When you think electricity, think flow gas. Switch now at flowgas.ie.
Did that go in?
Coverage of the 2026 AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
And welcome back to the AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship. As you can see, the rain has returned.
Hannah here, just left side of the fairway, where she didn't quite make into those bunkers, so she'll have a bit of a long iron in here. Good lie. She's gone directly at the pin. See if she can cover that bunker. She does. Up on the back of the green. It's a good shot. Onto the green in 2. Yeah, at least I will say the rain is coming straight down, so umbrellas would be great.
Yeah, but this one looks like it'll blow through quick enough.
So
Katie Poots is kind of just, I think she's waiting. She's having a conversation where Caddy is to... So Katie just stepping out from the umbrella there.
Yeah, she's on the right side of the fairway. Not too much further up than Hannah, but probably a better angle in with the pin being on the left-hand side of this green. Change of club, Johnny?
Yeah, just a little bit of indecision. The wind's kind of gusting there from the estuary and from the left-hand side across this green. So she's going to be trying to take dead aim at this flag. She does have the 2-shot cushion.
After that rains back and see why both players went to America.
Sure, it's Ireland in July. Would you expect it to be sunny?
Right hand side of the green, very decent shot. Didn't really trouble the pin.
It's a bit early to be playing that conservative now from Katie's perspective. We're only making the turn now.
I think she just pushed it just a tad. But again, a lot of calculation now over shots. Even when she's putting, she started kind of really doing the maths on it more than she did earlier on. It's interesting if now she's starting to do that with her irons as well. As you said, just trying to judge the wind and make the right call.
Yeah, and you know what's funny about the wind as well is like it is really gusting. It's coming up for a minute or two, and you're really feeling it and hearing it with the rain here. And then it's dying down for about another 3 seconds to a minute, and then coming back up. And the worst thing, and where the indecision for these players is coming in, is when I get to the top of my backswing, is that gust going to come in or is it going to die? So it's a tough one to try and counteract and to try and measure. Sometimes it's just luck that it works that way in your favor or it doesn't. But Katie Poots there on the right hand side of the green in a very good position. And so she's perfectly pin high. Hannah Lee McNamara, I think that's what we're saying is she probably just went up a club maybe to try and play it for that breeze, and it just came down a little bit. And you can see here, so there you go, she's hiding behind the umbrella.
It's actually a great shot, to be honest. Yeah, 2 long putts, so I think it's obviously a little test of a live putt here.
So it will be Hannah Lee McNamara first to play. The one from Portrush, 2 down through 8 holes as we're on this 9th green. We're getting a couple of done 2 times comments, which is always very funny for the competition.
Done times 2. I love it.
So Hannah Lee McNamara at the back of this green. This is all going to fall from her left to right. So as you're watching it, it's going to fall towards the estuary. There it is. Just falling, coming out the low side. Great putt. Super putt.
She gets.
There we go.
And I think even applause when umbrellas are up. It really shows you how good a shot it was.
That was, yeah. Tell you what though, she's got the marker out.
I think it's been given. I think. Don't quote me back on this. Don't clip this up and throw it back in my face. But I think it was given.
Well, we've managed to get the score right so far.
Yeah, it's only one game we're watching, so you would hope between the two of us we'd get it. Okay, long downhill putt.
Yeah, it's going to flatten out a bit now. I think in a good friendly gesture.
Yeah,
that is also halved. That's also conceded. The hole is halved in pars.
So we're done the front 9. Scores on the doors. Katie is 2 up through 9, and we're going to go on to the back 9 now. Back into the dunes.
Back into the dunes. We are indeed.
I'll go to him. Try to give me a mic.
So, just a reminder, as we are making the turn here now, we do have this 4-ball for Enniscrone. Michael, you take it away and talk to us about the competition there.
Yeah, so big thank you to Enniscrone Golf Club for giving us a 4-ball to give out to our followers. So if you want to win this great 4-ball in one of Ireland's championship golf courses, all you have to do is follow to subscribe on our YouTube channel. So hopefully you're watching this on our channel and you could just go below and subscribe. If you want a double chance, please follow the Instagram page as well. So comment on the live stream done or done twice or done times 2, and hopefully you'll have a decent competition and you could bring 3 mates out here to Enniscrone for an unbelievable day. We played here last month when we were filming a TV show. It's going to come out in 2027, and we had an absolute ball. It's just an absolute gem of a golf course, and something hopefully you're getting a really good view of that today on the live stream, and you're getting to see some of the cool holes. So the 10th tee here. Fairly straightforward par 4. Lovely view of Moy Estuary. So what you got to do is you got to keep your drive between the 2 mounds that are both sides of the fairway. And then you'll have a decent second shot in, and green, then 2-tier green, as you can just see in the distance. But again, only thing, just keep it straight, keep it on the fairway. Decent tee shot for Katie. And this is Hannah Lee McNamara with her tee shot.
Driver in hand for both players. Wind just died down a little bit, which is nice.
Yeah, rain has stopped as well. It's just showery today.
There you go.
Got a little left.
Yeah. She likes this. I think she was playing for that fade, but just kind of double crossed it a little bit. That'll be down the left hand side of the hole. So Hannah Lee McNamara just reteam hitting provisional. So she's hitting a provisional golf ball here. And that's away. And so both players are now headed off down this 10th fairway. So Michael, from your perspective on this front nine, obviously the caliber of golf that we are playing, we're not playing championship golf. We're very much more the hit and giggle side
The
of
hackers,
golf.
yeah.
What's a standout hole for you on that front nine now where we've made the turn?
You know, like I love the second hole. I love that kind of blind second shot, the kind of use of kind of infinity disappearing green. Like again, 3 and 4. Like I do like how you start in the dunes. I like how you come out of the dunes then, and then you kind of injected back into it here. And like,
yes,
from this middle of the fairway here in the 10th, like all around from straight behind the green and all the way around to your right.
Yeah,
it's just giant dunes. So I don't know if getting a break from them is the right thing, but there is a little bit of respite where in Carn you're just getting kicked in the face constantly by dunes.
As
But I think in
comparison,
Enniscrone you do get a little bit of a break, which in one way gets you more excited then to go back into them.
Yeah, for sure. I think you and I like to talk about like the flow of a golf course in terms of how the golf course architect sometimes will, he'll ask certain questions of you, or they'll ask certain questions of you over a stretch of certain holes.
I think it's something that you started talking about, probably do a little bit more research in it. Is it's not just hole. There is a method to why things go. It's not just here's a great hole, here's a great hole. There is you kind of have to base a golf course on its routing, as they say in the States.
Yeah,
there's a method to it. So I think it's something that you've been looking into recently.
Yeah, and just whilst we're buying time, essentially, you can see why, because there are spectators and people looking for
the search parties.
Hannah's first golf ball off the tee box here, which really that would be a big deflator for her and her hopes to claim this championship. But what I think
we found it. Maybe not.
Maybe not. What I like in terms of the flow of this course is we have a couple of par fives early on in the front line, so on 2 and on 4, but they're never driver holes. I mean, like if you were really confident in yourself on 4, sure you could bomb one down there. Katie obviously did, but for us mere mortals who have a larger miss dispersion than 10 yards left or right, trying to hit driver on those kind of fairways and all those kind of holes is pretty terrifying. But then it opens up here over 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 here, and then goes into 11 the par 3. This is really the chance where you should get to open up your shoulders, but that's where the risk comes in. Is I'll say 9 and 10 here. You've got this water, you've got this out of bounds or this hazard all running all the way along the left hand side. That you can hit driver after kind of being a bit cold from hitting driver over the first 4 holes, but there is a big risk to it. It's a very different challenge, which makes it very interesting. It keeps you engaged throughout the front 9. You can't kind of tune out and go, it's fine, we'll just bash driver here now.
Yeah, I mean, I also think then the windier it gets, the more you'd have to hit driver as well. I mean, obviously you play in the summer, it's a different ball game. I think times when this wind is up, you have no other option but to try and hit driver. Still trying to figure out what we're going to do here.
I think she's given up the 3 minutes has elapsed for Hannah, and we're making our way up to.
Well, hold on. This could be something here. problem is that this is a spot where a lot of people go. They're finding golf balls that aren't Hannah's. Referee would have to make a call here on was the time elapsed if they have found it.
It depends on if it's been declared gone or not. If it's been declared a lost ball, it has to be gone, but I think that's what it is anyway.
Got a referee here. A referee might have to make a call.
I think the referee is happy with it if it's identified as her ball. And if it is her ball and it's within the time, obviously then has to be played.
Yeah, this could be... Stay with us here. This could be interesting. So what we think is the ball has been found. Wouldn't you know, Irish Golfer Magazine just helping everyone out.
Well, Osmore is the CEO of Golf Ireland, also in there, which is great. I mean, that's the whole point of amateur golf.
If this ball is hers, she's actually probably just a foot and a half off the fairway. So it's one of those ones where
off the rough, yeah.
Sorry, just into the rough, but just inside. As an amateur, be like, this wasn't too bad. I can't believe I lost that one.
So yeah, it looks like it is her golf ball, and she is going to play in her second shot. And you can
that
see
rough
there.
that's even Hannah's like, let me get this out here.
Yeah. And that's how also just shows how fast this grass grows really fast when there's some rain, and when it's out here, there's just kind of consistent showers keeping it lush, making it heavier. We just had another shower, so everything here is just progress the golf ball, get it forward, give yourself the opportunity to get up and down for par.
It's going to be a very tough shot to get out of that.
So I think she's actually basically looking at going out sideways, nearly even backwards at this point. Yeah, it's looking going backwards here. Yeah, well out from there. So that's going to run all the way down the fairway, out to the right hand side. So it's going to still be Hannah to play here with her third. She still has a shot to play, to be fair. Score update for everyone watching in this championship final. Katie Poots remains 2 up through 9 holes over Hannah Lee McNamara, and in the over 18 women's plate, it is all square or tied through 8 holes between Sophie Dodd and Valerie Clancy, and in the under 18 girls plate, Sophie Park of Grange Golf Club is 1 up through 7 over Beth Cuthbert. And now Hannah Lee McNamara is about to play her third shot here on this 10th hole. Strong wind into off the left hand side. The flag tucked on the back left of the screen. She likes to hit a fade. That was heavy. It should just get up. Didn't quite catch that back tier.
That 2-tier green.
Yeah. Oh, it just held on. It's just held on there. But
do you know what? I think from about 5 minutes ago, she'd have taken where she is now.
Yeah, look, she's there. She's there in
look at
3
it.
rather than 3 off the tee.
Yeah.
She's got an outside look at par. She can still make a bomb and ask a question of her competitor.
Still has the dream of finishing the round with the same boy you started with. I know. People may laugh, but
that's a dream that you really give a lot of credence to.
I know, it's funny because you don't care at all. Like, your lost ball means nothing to you. Like, lost ball, grand, let's go play again. But it means you've kept it in play the whole way round.
But what if you play with a golf ball and it scuffs off the path?
That's annoying. That annoys me. Yeah.
Do you not clean it out? Like, do you not like sub the ball out the next hole and just go right grant like it's on to the next one?
Yeah, but then I feel bad because I hit the path. It means I'm not haven't kept it in play properly if I've hit the path or I've hit a tree. Magic Sponge is out for Katie to clean the clubs. Yeah, shout out Mark from Irish Golfer for finding that ball. And people say they just do a magazine, you know. There's more to those lads than a few articles.
They're very good lads. Katie Poots. I think she did the sensible thing there. That was put it into a good the fat of the green.
Yeah,
thickest part of that back tier.
Up on the second tier. Don't start messing with that pin from again as you've said, like it's match play. You just gotta play your opponent. It's you know it's not playing the golf course like stroke play. Sometimes you just got to play really smart.
That's it. She doesn't need to do anything fancy now at this point. All she needs to do is, I think, get through 12, 13, 14. That's going to be a stretch of holes there where there are birdie opportunities. There are chances to make moves one way or the other. 12 has been playing pretty short. About 250, 260 yards. They seem to try and drive the green. Katie has the distance to drive this green.
Mm-hmm.
Hannah, possibly not. So her strategy will have to be lay up and try and back yourself to get up and down for birdie. And then 13 is a great short par 4. Again, good birdie opportunity for both players. And then 14, the way 14 is playing, the wind's helping off the left, a little bit of help.
Do you know, while you're talking, I'm really actually excited to see some really top players play 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 because the way we played them was not how we play golf. So
it was not elite.
Really to see where they put their tee shots in some of those holes.
Yeah, it was definitely not elite. The day that you, me, and Noel Feely from the Sligo hurling team made a way around.
Again, watching him play as well was an experience. Like he obviously hits it like a hurler, but when he hits it, it stays sent.
So Hallie here with Hallie McNamara with her.
He couldn't drop a shoulder and one was off the green. So
Hannah's put away. Oh! Well, she gave it a brilliant go. How that doesn't hit the back of the pin and fall back in is that's tough. That's tough one to take, but a brilliant effort, really good. Love the commitment, love the aggression from Hannah. Really, really good to see. You can see that she is trying to force the issue and trying to ask questions of Katie, but now all Katie has to do to get the 3 up is just 2-putt this, and we progress forward. Katie Boots. Very good, solid.
No dramas.
I'm not too sure we're giving that. No, I like that from Hannah. It's 2 down, 110. We're not giving those right now.
Yeah, it's getting to the really competitive side here, you know.
I mean, I don't think you're going to give a 2-footer to go 3 down, are you?
I wouldn't. I respect it.
It's also a test of nerves. How steady will Katie be over this? Steady as you like.
Yeah, never in doubt.
No, very good there. So Katie Poots, after winning the hole with a par, has now moved to 3 up. Hannah's ball was found in the rough with 4 seconds to spare, according to our colleagues in Golf Ireland. As we make our way over to the par 3 11th hole here at Enniscrone Golf Club Katie Poots with a comfortable lead now at this stage, 3 up.
Coverage of the 2026 AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
Take your time.
Life is full of firsts. Some don't go to plan. Some become cherished memories. Some remind us of the importance of someone having your back. Through all life's firsts, AIG has your back. New customers save 15% off your first car insurance quote at AIG.ie. AIG. Get a quote today.
Electricity man.
Some people think Liam is a gas man.
But I'm not. Electricity?
Yes, we're called flow gas, but we do electricity too. The gas part about it is that the gas part of flow gas is only part of it.
What the gas, man?
He says the gas part is only part of it.
Well, that's gas.
No, it's electricity. Take it.
Go on.
When you think electricity, think flow gas. Switch now at flowgas.ie.
The Seed SD01, a precision-engineered tour-grade golf ball at a fraction of the cost of premium brands, built for the perfect balance of distance, spin, and control. Designed in Ireland, Seed delivers every time. Play the Seed SD01 and find the green. High performance, low cost, delivered. Available online at seedgolf.com.
Coverage of the 2026 AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
And welcome back to the AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship here at Enniscrone Golf Club. Both players have teed off down the par 3 11th hole. As you can see there, we have one ball on the green. Katie Poots walking up with putter in hand as she's making her way up to this green. She has a tricky putt ahead of her though, as she's on the back of the green with a very fast downhill, down a tier putt toward this front flag. And so tricky putt here for Katie Poots in the back of the green. It's gonna have to ride down this ridge and then fall down toward this hole.
So yeah, depending on where.
Well, Hannah came up short right.
If she was held into that rough there, she could have actually an easier chip than that putt. I mean, all does depend where that ended up.
She has a wedge in hand, so Chelsea's seen it, so it's okay. Hannah was using her laser to see how far down the ball. Oh, super shot there!
What
from
a shot!
Down that crater there, really good second shot there from Hannah. As you can see, she's just walking all the way up there.
Calf burner up that.
And now Katie Poots.
I think Katie's got a really difficult putt here.
Yeah, Katie there. You can see she got a very tricky putt from basically where she's standing there. She's going to ride down that ridge on the right hand side. And it's going to let it try to fall. And it'll nearly fall 90 degrees toward the hole.
It's taking up speed.
Yeah, and it's, tell you what, that's a great putt.
Great putt.
I think the days of things being conceded there by Hannah are well and truly over.
Yeah, she's 3 down. I would make Katie finish absolutely everything.
Yeah.
With no issues. It's a major championship at this stage.
So this putt here now from Katie. Sorry, from Hannah.
Huge putt. She can make this.
Just that's good effort. So Hannah Lee McNamara is in for a 4. Last thing she wants to be doing is losing holes with bogey like this. This is a couple of wayward shots have cost her heavily. And Katie Poots has just been very consistent. As someone that's a longer hitter, she's been hitting it really well, really consistently, hitting every fairway. And she makes the par. Very good. So as we move on to the 12th hole, we have a flyover of this hole to show you exactly how the hole is to be played.
The 12th hole at Enniscrone Golf Club is a fantastic short par 4. Measuring out at 253 yards in this championship, the challenge for players is to attempt to drive the green or lay up to a safe number. Short of the green is a severe drop-off, so players will need to take care. Your second shot needs to be just as precise in order to find the green, which has been cut out of the sand dune on your left.
Coverage of the 2026 AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
Take your time.
Life is full of firsts. Some don't go to plan. Some become cherished memories. Some remind us of the importance of someone having your back. Through all life's firsts, AIG has your back. New customers save 15% off your first car insurance quote at AIG.ie. AIG. Get a quote today.
Electricity man.
Some people think Liam is a gas man.
But I'm not. Electricity?
Yes, we're called flow gas, but we do electricity too. The gas part about it is that the gas part of flow gas is only part of it.
Not the gas man.
He says the gas part is only part of it.
Well, that's gas.
No, it's electricity. Take it.
Go on.
When you think electricity, think flow gas. Switch now at flowgas.ie.
The Seed ST01, a precision-engineered tour-grade golf ball at a fraction of the cost of premium brands. Built for the perfect balance of distance, spin, and control. Designed in Ireland, Seed delivers every time. Play the Seed ST01 and find the green. High performance, low cost, delivered. Available online at seedgolf.com.
Coverage of the 2026 AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
And welcome back to the Bogeyman's coverage of the AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship. You can see there Hannah Lee McNamara hit a fantastic tee shot left of the flag, ran up the bank there to the right behind the green and came back down. Stopped maybe like 5 or 6 foot short according into the hole from the tee box. You were like, she's gonna have a hole on a par 4 here. Unbelievable. Dead straight drive. So good. And do you know what? And she had like I was on her a little bit short in terms of distance, but it's actually Katie Poots who came up a little bit short.
Rolled back down, so she's got a chip on here. Claw one back would be fantastic for Hannah. Good chip in my case, just gone off the back a little bit.
Yeah, it's very good chip.
So Hannah's had a big chance here just to eat away at that big deficit. You know, it will be nice for her to get one back.
4 down currently, 4 down through 11. A big flip is also to what she was experiencing earlier on in the semi-final, where she was the one in complete control. She was the one with the healthy lead. But now the test of result, an eagle on the par 4 will be a very nice way to respond.
Like there's no shame losing hole to birdie level eagle.
Yeah,
you know, like there's no problems there at all.
No, absolutely not. And you know, I think also we'd probably see a little bit of fist bump from her.
Yeah, but it would be like, great to see her. But it's
And so Katie's put there just rolling past. For her birdie. Hannah now with her eagle attempt on this. Yeah, it's going to fall. It's left a little bit. Not a huge amount. Just slides by. But she taps in for her birdie. And she has reduced the deficit to 3 down. And so as we make our way to the 13th hole, we have a flyover here of this short par 4 for you to see how it ought to be played.
The 13th hole, the Burrows, is one of Johnny's favorite holes. There are so many ways to attack this hole, and as a result, so many ways to get yourself into trouble. Driver is not the play here. A tee shot over the white stone normally leaves a short shot to this well-protected green. One of the few genuine birdie chances, but one wayward shot makes par a struggle. The safe play is 200 yards off the tee, leaving less than 100 yards into the hole.
And welcome back. So I was saying how the hole ought to be played because we played here and we did not play this hole the right way whatsoever.
This is the maddest hole on the golf course.
Different favorite hole here.
Yeah,
here in 14 for me.
I think it's nuts.
It's a great hole. So you can see there's just such severe elevation change. And I'll tell you what, in the video it says driver is not to play. But Hannah here is taking driver out of the bag and she's going straight first. She's going to take an aggressive line here over the right hand dune.
I think she has to just go.
It's a good shot. She's taking it possibly a little. She's waiting anxiously to see what the volunteers say. I think hands up and it seems to be okay. Yeah, green flag. So Katie Poots here now.
Going with the hybrid.
Yeah. Well, we're playing back into the wind now. Are we? No, we're not.
We're down in the dunes. It's very hard to tell.
That's the reason we got it wrong now. And both players are making their way down this dune to the fairway. After a superb birdie there from Hannah Lee McNamara. A really good birdie. Also, again, good, confident, aggressive tee shot here. She's playing with the determination. You can see it on her face. She's walking around.
I think
there's
you
a
have
grittiness
to
it.
Try and flip it now. You have to go for it. Put everything out there.
Absolutely respect it. 100%. It's absolutely. What we might do is we'll play that flyover for you once again so you can see, because you can very different perspective from the tee box to how the rest of the hole plays.
The 13th hole, the Burrows, is one of Johnny's favorite holes. There are so many ways to attack this hole, and as a result, so many ways to get yourself into trouble. Driver is not the play here. A tee shot over the white stone normally leaves a short shot to this well-protected green. One of the few genuine birdie chances, but one wayward shot makes par a struggle. The safe play is 200 yards off the tee, leaving less than 100 yards into the hole. The 13th hole, the Burrows, is one of Johnny's favorite holes. There are so many ways to attack this hole, and as a result, so many ways to get yourself into trouble. Driver is not the play here. A tee shot over the white stone normally leaves a short shot to this well-protected green. One of the few genuine birdie chances, but one wayward shot makes par a struggle. The safe play is 200 yards off the tee, leaving less than 100 yards into the hole.
And welcome back to the AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship. You might be able to see there that is Hannah Lee McNamara, and then just over her shoulder there is Katie Poots. So Hannah's tee shot there. Aggressive, but didn't quite make the green.
I think it's worth it at this point. You know, I mean, Katie has a probably pitching wedge in. Katie could try and nick something then in close.
Yeah, so everything on this green, once you carry it over that bunker on the line to the flag, falls from left to right. So if she starts it over that bunker, the ball will roll down toward the hole. And she started exactly on that line. And it was straight at the flag, and it's gone to the right hand side by about 15 foot.
Very good shot.
Good shot, yeah.
Gives her a birdie putt.
And now Hannah to respond. And then Hannah here now to just a flick of a wedge. You can see the green there. It's going to roll down that hill. That's the hill we were talking about. Just didn't quite catch enough of it or throw it far enough. And that's a bit of an unforced error.
I think she's probably about 2 foot short from being ideal rolling down to the
Yeah,
pin.
just didn't quite throw it.
I think it was worth the risk trying to go with
definitely.
with driver.
Definitely. I think unfortunately just the next shots didn't get them to where they needed to be.
Go in the exact area.
So we'll still be Hannah first to play here. And again, this putt's going to do the same thing. It's going to swing from her left to right. She's about 30 foot. For her birdie now. It was always low from the outset, and that's not anywhere near close enough to be conceded from her side. Unfortunately. Katie Poots has her birdie putt now to come to again extend her lead back out to 4 up. And that would be a big lead as we get onto this 14th hole. Very, very big lead. Could be getting late early for Hannah.
So you're saying this 13th your favourite hole?
13 and 14, yeah. 13 I like this hole. Just there's so much risk to it.
Big birdie putt here for Katie. Pulled the handbrake up on it though. Distance was very good. It's in for par.
And you know, that's no gimme here now for Hannah either. So this is to have the hole, continue the match, remain just a 3 down as you make your way onto the 14th. And that just slides by as well, unfortunately. So she moves back down to 4 down. We'll be back just after this.
Coverage of the 2026 AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
Take your time.
Life is full of firsts. Some don't go to plan. Some become cherished memories. Some remind us of the importance of someone having your back. Through all life's firsts, AIG has your back. New customers save 15% off your first car insurance quote at AIG.ie. AIG. Get a quote today.
Electricity man.
Some people think Liam is a gas man.
But I'm not. Electricity?
Yes, we're called flow gas, but we do electricity too. The gas part about it is that the gas part of flow gas is only part of it.
What the gas, man?
He says the gas part is only part of it.
Well, that's gas.
No, it's electricity. Take it.
Go on.
When you think electricity, think flow gas. Switch now at flowgas.ie.
The Seed SD01, a precision-engineered tour-grade golf ball at a fraction of the cost of premium brands. Built for the perfect balance of distance, spin, and control. Designed in Ireland, Seed delivers every time. Play the Seed SD01 and find the green. High performance, low cost, delivered. Available online at seedgolf.com.
Coverage of the 2026 AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.
And welcome back to the Bogeymen's live coverage. Katie Poots teeing off on 14 here.
Looks to be good, Johnny.
And Hannah Lee McNamara 4 down as he steps onto the 14th. Hannah Lee's tee shot about to go now. Hannah Lee McNamara, apologies. Yeah, great shot from Hannah there. Really good. And so as they make their way down, here is a flyover of what is to be expected for the rest of this long par 5.
Hole 14, the Valley of Diamonds, is not only a great name, but a great golf hole. This is not the longest of par 5s, but one which must not be underestimated. Avoid the massive dunes to the left and right of the fairway off the tee. Once you've done that, try to keep the second shot up the left-hand side for the best view of the green, which slopes from back to front. Just because this par 5 doesn't have any bunkers doesn't mean there isn't trouble lurking.
And welcome back. So this par, Michael, talk us through this par 5 here.
Just reading through the yardage book, and my memory is not the same as this. Not the longest of par 5s, but one which should not be underestimated. I felt every yard of this hole when we played it. It feels long, it looks long, it plays long.
Well, to be fair, I was halfway up that dune on the left hand side of the fairway. You were down in the Valley of Sin over there, right of the fairway. It's only
540 yards off.
Yeah, but they don't. That's just direct. That doesn't take into account the 60 yards left and 60 yards right that we had under the holes.
Like, okay, you got to keep left here, but even still, to get home in 2 is unbelievable. You can't see the green for your second shot normally. It's just I think it's a beast of a hole. I think we took a picture of you, and I think you were like 5 stories above my head when I was down on the fairway. It's a brilliant hole.
And I tell you what, Hannah has really turned her driving round in the last couple of holes now. She's become much more confident, and it's paying dividends because Katie Poots has missed the fairway to the left hand side. There's a big dune. It's not really in her way so much, but it's just going to be, again, in her eye line. Could potentially send the ball up into the air. She's not going for the screen 2 anymore. Not a chance. Hannah is a good 70 or 80 yards up ahead. She's going to be going for this in 2, and everything runs down toward this green. So you can see there just like the visual impact that dune has on the golfer.
You could see that metal bell just in her eye line. You kind of need to keep this left of that and let it fade all the way around to have a chance of going after it. If you go straight at the green, you have to go over that dune on the right, hope that they can get there.
So what I saw yesterday was a lot of players were taking the ball over that mound to the right. Very similar line to what Katie Poots has just done. Yeah, getting a thumbs up from the steward on the right-hand side.
It's gone straight down the middle of the fairway.
Yeah, okay. So
start to move to the right.
Yeah, really good. So Hannah here now in the middle of the fairway, middle of this fairway. She's just looking down the hole, and there you can see toss, layout in all its glory. He's a fantastic photographer, committed to his craft.
Hang that in the Louvre.
And Hannah with a 3-wood in hand, a great shot. And this is the shot, the hole that likes her shape. Hits that fade, and she's up and away. And we're gonna head on now. Brilliant hole. I mean, it's the size of these dunes are.
I know you
buildings.
You feel so small beside the skyscraper dunes either side of you. It's a brilliant hole.
And even then, when you're on the fairway, you can see, and you could see there from those 2 camera angles in particular, the humps and hollows. These fairways are far from even, which is great. It's a great challenge that you can hit your perfect shot right down the middle, and you can still have ball above your feet a little bit. You have a little bit of an uncomfortable lie, and you're like, "Well, I did the right thing. Like, hit a shot right down the middle of the fairway." And then you can really get a sense of the size of these dunes and the fairways as we're making our way up them. And I think that's the great thing about like an Eddie Hackett design golf course is just the lack of land movement. You're playing up and around and over the dunes, and you're weaving your way in and out of them, which And so there you can see the final approach up to this green. A superb shot there from Katie Poots, who has her approach. She's just gunning her approach into the flag from where she was to got the ball up that quickly over that dune and just got so much length on it. Really, really impressive golf.
She hit it hard as well.
Yeah, really, really good golf shot from Katie there. She's just going through a process. Herself and her caddy just kind of figure out the best way to play in toward this flag and toward this green. So Katie about to play her third here into the green. She played it to the left. That was not necessarily the most comfortable looking chips, I think. But she's set herself a pin higher, so as Hannah is at the back end of this green, she's on the green. Great second shot there for her. As I was saying, this is a hole and the approach into this green that kind of really suits her shot shape with the left to right, the fade.
I think both of them have played this hole so well. I think it's the hard. I think it's such a hard golf. All from the tee shots, very hard. The approach shots, very difficult.
And that puts away long enough putt, about 35 foot, and you can see there just traveling down. Really good. So that's a super putt there from Hannah. So just a score update for everyone here. Katie Poots is 4 up. Katie Poots is 4 up on the right hand side of the green there. She has this putt. Both players are here in 3. A win here on this hole wins the championship for Katie Poots. She gets the 5 up, 5 and 4. There's no more doing. There's still 3 putt territory for Katie Poots, though, as that has run onto the left hand side of the hole.
It's run on
a good bit. Probably about 5-6 foot. It's still going to be Katie Poots to putt here. So we could have a chance where this lead gets cut down a little bit and Hannah can fight another hole, make her way onto the 15th.
I think that's the mindset Jess says, is just keep fighting and
give yourself another hole.
One more. We'll go one more. We'll go one more hole.
Exactly.
And you never know. You just never know.
So
I think Hannah's just made Katie earn it the hard way from here on in.
It's been a real battle between the two of them. It's been very impressive. Really, really good to watch. Both players have had their moments, their purple patches, their moments of momentum and strength. And Katie Poots has possibly just been a bit more clutch, we'll say, on a few of the holes.
Yeah, she's just been a little bit more steady.
That one slides by, and she's in for her 5.
And it's been conceded.
Okay, there we go. And so we are down to the 15th hole we go. And yeah. And so both players are making their way over to the 15th hole. Katie Poots is 3 up And we have a flyover of this 15th hole here, so we'll take that and we'll be back to you just after this. We'll take an ad break and we'll be back.
Coverage of the 2026 AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG. On the 15th hole, this par 4 15th, over Hannah Lee McNamara of Roleport Rush Golf Club. It has, as we mentioned, has been a battle. Both players have had holes where they've, given the opportunity to their playing partner, to their competitor, and I think it's really impressive to see the fight that Hannah has put into the last, we'll call it 3 holes in particular, when momentum just moved away from her a little bit, losing a couple holes around the turn.
Yeah, like I think she's fighting, and you have to respect that she's pushing her out, and she's really, as you said, dialed in her driver. She's been smoking it the last couple of holes, and she's really going for it. So I think you got to respect someone who's going to try and go out on their own terms and just make it one more hole, and just see where they end up. She's been absolutely blasting the driver last 3-4 holes.
Yeah, it's been very impressive. And I think that's the mentality to take, is just to take a look one hole at a time. We're now kind of back in amongst the dunes here as we're walking through it, and as you get that shelter from the wind, it does get very hot, and it's nice and sunny now. The sun's come back out for these final couple of holes. Katie and her caddy just walking down this fairway. 2 great drives from both players. This is probably the closest that they've been on the fairway now for quite some time. Both players, like 5 yards right of one another.
Hannah outdrove her on the last hole. I think, Katie just pulled it a little bit, but I think Hannah's really got that driver working. Unbelievable, both great tee shots here. Gives themselves both a really good opportunity. Katie probably has a slightly better angle, but just by a yard or two. But Hannah's a chance just to pop this thing close and make being big.
I think now at this point, Hannah is just making Katie have to win it rather than anything else.
And I think I think a lot of respect goes to her for that.
For sure. So she's going to be first to play here. Pretty much straight downwind. Flag is up in the back left-hand corner. Just throw it up in the air nicely. Left of the flag, it's coming down, dancing around the hole. It's about 4 foot away from the hole. Really, really good.
Brilliant shot. She's still there with partner divots. Love to see it.
And here's now Katie Poots. Really good angle up into this flag. Really great angle up this green to this hole. She's not waiting around.
It's got a bit heavy.
Punched it. There's going to be a lot of spin on that. And there we go. So you can still see that Hannah making Katie have to win the hole has been really good. And she's just coming up clutch. She's stepping up in those moments where you have to hit the golf shot. And she's done that now a couple of times.
Especially
on 2 holes in particular.
Yeah, I think I don't know, maybe it's a bit of freedom that she's playing with now, but her A game's really kicked in. Hannah.
Yeah, it's been great. It's been very impressive.
Unfortunately, it could be a little too late. You know, and if we'd seen a little bit earlier, you never know.
So both players are making their way up to the green. Both players with birdie putts. So Katie Poots on the left-hand side of this green with about 15 to 20 foot for her birdie putt. We're just asking for some kind of ruling going on. Okay, measuring out. Mark getting involved from Irish Golf Magazine. Love to see it. Look at the commitment.
You wouldn't see Ronald McNamara do that. He wouldn't be on hand like Mark has been.
Okay, so I'll see from the angle that we saw it. Hannah's approaching.
So who's for the tee? That's quick. We don't, from your call, who's going to have to put?
I think it's going to have to be Katie first.
I think it's going to be Katie. Oh, our referee said it's very, very close.
Yeah, it's Katie.
Should have had it.
By a centimetre, apparently. Come on, Mark.
What a guy. Man of the people.
So Katie Poots first to
Well done. He did say.
play her.
I haven't given him much recently.
This is the gorgeous thing about Enniscrone. The big dunes there, just standing overwatch. as Katie Poots has this birdie putt here on the 15th hole at Enniscrone Golf Club. Currently 3 up over Hannah Lee McNamara. Putt is away and she drops the birdie putt. So it is all coming down. This championship is all coming down to this putt. For now.
Could be on to the next one.
Could be on to the... For Hannah, it is simple. Make this putt to halve the hole and remain 3 down with 3 to play. Or if she misses this, then Katie Poots is the 2026 AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Champion. And that is just missed. And Katie Poots has won. Katie Poots has won the AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship for 2026. Hugs all around. Hugs for the family between Katie and her sister. A first championship, Michael, as you were saying, for Katie Poots of Knock Golf Club. A massive achievement. She was impressive from tee to green. Photos there. Really nice for family moments to be able to share this. Katie had her dad caddying for her for the first few days. As her sister was actually competing in this championship as well. And now to have her sister on the bag. There he is. There's Katie's dad and mom. Lovely moment. And she's been so impressive. For all 15 holes we played there today in this final, she's been so impressive. And they're going to go through scoring and a few other moments. So we're going to try and have a quick word with Katie.
Yeah.
We have a quick word with you?
Yeah. No, yeah.
Katie Poots, congratulations. You were the 2026 AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Champion. How does that sound?
Unbelievable. I did not expect it. Yeah, it was a really good game there. Lovely to sink a putt at the end.
It was a brilliant championship for you across the board. A number of very tough games. But today, from tee to green, really impressive performance from you across the board.
Yeah, I was very steady and didn't do much wrong. And then my putter started to heat up towards the end there, which is nice.
There were momentum shifts for both of you kind of throughout the holes there in the final. What did you do when you saw and you felt Hannah making that charge back at you?
Like I just sort of said to myself just to trust my game and keep doing what I'm doing and just sort of know what happens. You know, it's match play. It's going to come on. The best.
You had your dad on the bag there for the first few rounds. He got the hump as your sister. It was there for the final round. It's very special to have family with you today.
It's really nice to have my sister on the bag and then my mum and dad watching. It was really nice.
Lovely stuff. But listen, go off, enjoy it. I'm sure you got a score to sign and enjoy the celebration.
Thank you.
Go enjoy. Thank you. All right, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in and for watching. Congratulations to Katie Poots. We have the men's AIG Irish Amateur Close in Portumna in a couple of weeks' time, and we'll see you then.
Coverage of the 2026 AIG Irish Women's Amateur Close Championship on the Bogeymen is brought to you by AIG.